Hello, my stamping friends. This is Renee Novak at blessedbycards.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States, and I'm coming to you from St. Louis, Missouri. I am here today for this Make It Monday to share with you 3 cards that I use created with this Swirled Designs bundle. So this is a stamp set, and they have some really fun dies that can coordinate with that. And I've been having a fun time playing with this new set. So you can hop on over to my blog at blessedbycards.com where you will find that set, many more sets, and all the supplies and the measurements that I'm using for today's creations. So for this Make It Monday, I thought I would create using a cherry cobbler card base, those stars and the splatter from that. So I used the splatter here in Old Olive and the stars in cherry cobbler, and I just kind of did that in a spray across the card. And then I stamped from Simply Said the birthday wishes, and that is in cherry cobbler ink. And then I took a piece of Old Olive and I just created a banner using my snips, and I did show how to do that on my previous video, but I will show you again real quick. If you just have a piece of paper that you stamp your greeting in, just make sure that you stamp a little bit to the left if you're making your banner here so that you have some wiggle room, and then just snip up to the middle and then take both of those out from the side, going from the corner to that middle snip, and that gives you a super simple banner in any size that you want. And so again, the trick is just if you're wanting it to be on this side, stamp your greeting over here. If you're having your banner go this way, then make sure you stamp it going to the other side. Okay, so that is pretty much it. I added a little white twine. I did stamp with some of those line designs, the smaller ones, in Old Olive, on Old Olive. And then, of course, I just added the basic white for the inside. And again, you can decorate however you want. My second card I created using a very similar design, but this time, instead of using the splatter and the design, I just used the splatter. And I chose Gorgeous Grape and Highland Heather. So I stamped all the Gorgeous Grapes, and then I went back in with the Highland Heather for the lighter look. And then I did use a little bit of the Lion Grunge. And then to break it up, I just put a strip of cardstock, and that's the Gorgeous Grape. I think that measures 1/4 by 3 3/4. And I just put that along there and added a little white bow from our white twine. The thanks is from Simply Said, and then I just added a little purple bling. And again, on the inside, just a basic white to decorate however you want. And my last card, I decided that I would play around with this little circle from here. And so what I did was I took a petal pink card base, and I just randomly stamped those greetings on there. And when I randomly stamp, I like to stamp in 3s. So I stamp 1, and then if this is my second one, I make sure there's a paper there and stamp off. And then I make sure I put a little third one there. Then I use this as 1, and I stamp here for 2, and this is my 3. And again, this is 1, this is 2, this would be 3, and 1, 2, and 3. And if this is my center point, 1, 2, and 3. So it just makes it easy for me if I start and move out in a series of 3s. It just gives you a little bit nicer blend for the random stamping, and then you can fill it in with whatever you want. In this case, I used the splatter. And I did stamp off on this. This is Misty Moonlight, but I thought it was just a little too dark and powerful for my petal pink. So I stamped off first, and hopefully you can see that that's a little lighter image. But the thanks is in full Misty Moonlight ink. So the splatter is just a little bit lighter. And that is really basic, the card. I added a layer of Misty Moonlight, and I put my panel that I stamped up, and that's the third card. And of course, on the inside, this is a lighter color, so you do not need a white, but if you want to add white, go for it. Okay, so that is my third and final card for this Make It Monday tutorial. I hope you enjoyed these projects. Please subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any future videos. Hop on over to my blog at blessedbycards.com and download a free project sheet, and you can shop there for all of these supplies. Okay, until next time, be blessed.